Hey there, DIY enthusiasts and professional plumbers. Are you tired of struggling with PEX connections? Ever wondered what the best tools are for expanding PEX pipes? Well, you're in luck because today we're diving deep into the world of PEX expansion tools. We'll be counting down the top 5 tools that will make your plumbing projects a breeze. So, grab your tool belt and let's get started. Coming in at number 5, we have the EFIELD PEX-A Pipe Expansion Tool Kit. This manual tool is designed for expanding PEX-A pipes and comes with expansion heads for 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch pipes. The kit includes a sturdy carrying case, making it easy to transport to job sites. I recently had the chance to test this tool out on a small home plumbing project. The EFIELD expander does get the job done, but it requires a fair amount of elbow grease. The handles are comfortable enough, but after a few expansions, you'll definitely feel the workout in your arms. This might not be an issue for occasional use, but for larger projects or daily professional use, it could become tiring quickly. One thing I appreciated about this tool was its simplicity. There's no need to worry about batteries or charging, which can be convenient in certain situations. However, this simplicity comes at the cost of efficiency. Each expansion requires multiple squeezes of the handles, and you need to rotate the tool between each squeeze to ensure even expansion. The build quality of the EFIELD kit is decent, but it doesn't feel as robust as some of the higher-end options on our list. I noticed some slight flexing in the handles when applying maximum pressure, which made me question its long-term durability. That said, for homeowners or DIY enthusiasts who only need to make occasional PEX connections, this tool could be a budget-friendly option. One aspect that left me a bit disappointed was the expansion heads. While they worked fine for the most part, I found that they didn't always create the smoothest expansion, especially with the 1 inch pipes. This sometimes resulted in slightly more difficult fittings and required extra care to ensure a proper seal. Moving up to number 4, we have the iCrimp PEX Expansion Tool Kit. This manual tool comes with auto-rotating expansion heads for 3/8, 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch pipes, which is a step up from our previous contender. When I first got my hands on the iCrimp tool, I was impressed by its solid feel and the inclusion of the 3/8 expansion head, which isn't always standard in these kits. The auto-rotating feature of the expansion heads is a nice touch, theoretically making the expansion process smoother and more even. In practice, I found that the auto-rotation worked well most of the time, but occasionally it would stick, requiring manual intervention. This wasn't a deal breaker, but it did slow down the process at times and required extra attention to ensure even expansions. The iCrimp tool performed admirably on smaller pipe sizes, making quick work of 3/8 inch and 1/2 inch expansions. However, when it came to 3/4 inch and especially 1 inch pipes, the tool required significantly more effort. I found myself having to take breaks during larger projects to rest my hands, which could be a concern for professionals who need to work quickly and efficiently. One aspect of the iCrimp that I appreciated was the included PEX pipe cutter and expansion ring removal tool. These additions make the kit more versatile and can save you from having to purchase these tools separately. The carrying case is also well designed, with dedicated spots for each component, keeping everything organized. Despite its strengths, the iCrimp tool did have a few drawbacks. The handles, while comfortable for short periods, began to cause discomfort during extended use. Additionally, the tool seemed to struggle with maintaining consistent expansion sizes, especially when working with pipes at lower temperatures. This required extra care and sometimes multiple expansion attempts to achieve the desired result. Taking the middle spot in our countdown is the IWISS PEX-A Expansion Tool Kit. This manual tool also features auto-rotating heads and comes with sizes for 3/8 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch pipes. Right off the bat, I was impressed with the build quality of the IWISS tool. It feels solid and well-engineered, with a heft that inspires confidence in its durability. The auto-rotating heads worked smoothly and consistently, a noticeable improvement over the iCrimp model. In my testing, I found that the IWISS tool required less effort to expand pipes compared to the previous 2 options. The leverage provided by the handles made even 1 inch expansions manageable, though still requiring some muscle. I was able to complete a series of connections without experiencing the hand fatigue that plagued me with the lower-ranked tools. One feature that stood out was the quick-release mechanism for changing expansion heads. This may seem like a small detail, but when you're working on a project with multiple pipe sizes, the time saved adds up quickly. The heads themselves are well machined and produced clean, even expansions across all sizes. The IWISS kit also includes a pipe cutter and removal tool, much like the iCrimp. However, I found the quality of these accessories to be notably better. The pipe cutter, in particular, made clean cuts with minimal effort, which is crucial for ensuring proper connections. While working with the IWISS tool, I appreciated the thoughtful design elements. The handles have a comfortable grip that remains secure even with sweaty hands. The tool also features a locking mechanism that keeps it closed when not in use, a small but useful touch for storage and transport. As we near the top of our list, we come to the DEWALT DCE400B, our first electric option. This cordless PEX Expander tool is part of DEWALT's 20-volt max system, offering power and convenience in one package. When I first powered up the DCE400B, I was immediately struck by how effortless the expansion process became. Gone were the days of manual pumping. With this tool, a simple squeeze of the trigger is all it takes. The auto-rotating head ensures even expansions every time, and the speed at which it operates is impressive. One of the standout features of the DEWALT is its ability to work in tight spaces. The compact design and full trigger actuation mean you can operate it comfortably, even in cramped areas behind walls or under sinks. This is a huge advantage over manual tools, which often require more room to maneuver. The DCE400B is compatible with PEX pipe sizes from 3/8 inch to 1 inch-ish, though it's worth noting that the expansion heads are sold separately. In my testing, I found that it handled all sizes with equal ease. Even the larger 1-inch pipes, which can be a real challenge with manual tools, were expanded quickly and uniformly. Battery life is always a concern with cordless tools, but the DEWALT didn't disappoint. On a single charge of a 2.0-hour battery, I was able to complete over 100 expansions without any loss of power. This should be more than enough for most job sites, though having a spare battery on hand is always a good idea for longer projects. One feature I particularly appreciated was the bright LED work light. It might seem like a small addition, but when you're working in poorly lit areas, which is often the case in plumbing, this light makes a big difference in visibility and accuracy. And now, we've reached the top of our list with the Milwaukee 2432-22 M12 ProPEX Expansion Tool Kit. This cordless tool is specifically designed for use with Uponor ProPEX systems and represents the pinnacle of PEX expansion technology. From the moment I picked up the Milwaukee M12, I could tell it was a professional-grade tool. The build quality is exceptional, with a robust design that feels like it could withstand years of job site abuse. Despite its durability, it's surprisingly lightweight and well-balanced, making it comfortable to use for extended periods. The auto-rotating head on the M12 is a game-changer. It rotates smoothly after each expansion, ensuring perfectly even expansions every time. This not only speeds up the process, but also greatly reduces the risk of leaks due to uneven expansion. In my testing, the M12 performed flawlessly across all pipe sizes. From 3/8 inch to 1 inch, each expansion was quick, uniform, and effortless. The tool's power is impressive. Even with 1-inch pipes, which can be challenging for other tools, the M12 completed expansions in seconds with no strain. One of the standout features of the M12 is its compact right-angle design. This allows for easy access in tight spaces, a common challenge in plumbing work. I found I could make connections in areas that would have been nearly impossible with larger tools or manual expanders. The kit comes with a variety of expansion heads, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch, 2 M12 red lithium batteries, and a charger. The battery life is excellent. I was able to complete well over 150 expansions on a single charge. The inclusion of 2 batteries means you can always have one charging while you work, ensuring you never run out of power on the job. The M12 also features a battery fuel gauge, which is incredibly useful for managing your work and knowing when it's time to switch batteries. The LED work light is bright and well positioned, illuminating your work area effectively. So there you have it, folks. Whether you're a weekend warrior or a plumbing pro, one of these tools is sure to meet your PEX expansion needs. Remember, the right tool can make all the difference in the quality and efficiency of your work. Happy plumbing!